Hey ho guys, it's me again. Hope you've all had a great week so far. I'm going to do a quick beer review right now. And this is going to be a first for me and I'm a little bit nervous about it. The beer I'm going to review is another one from Yellowbelly in County Wexford. And it's this one. I don't know how well that's coming up in the camera. It's Yellowbelly's Castaway Passionfruit Sour. Yeah, it's a sour beer. Never had one before, never seen one, never even smelled one, nothing. So Passionfruit Sour, apparently, according to the website, this is a Berliner Weisse. Am I saying that right? Yeah, so I saw this in my local off license the other day. So it's a 330ml can, and I think it was. Well, I got this and another can of beer and it came to 6.10, so I think this was like 2.40 because the other beer was pretty expensive. So that's not a bad price. Like I don't mind paying that for a 330ml can as a once-off anyway. So there's not. It's 4.2% ABV, 330ml can. As I said, it's a Passionfruit Sour Berliner Weisse. But I had to look that up on the website because there's absolutely no information at all on the can. Brewed and canned at Simon Lambert and Sons, Wexford. So we'll get cracked into it. We have the old crystal out. Wish me luck. And I posted up about this and another beer on Cellar Dwellers and the BrewTube page, and thanks to the likes of Gash Slug who gave me the advice that if I was reviewing the two beers to have this one first, because if I drank the other one I wouldn't get a proper sensation for this. So we'll go in for the smell. Well, I don't know what I expected. I expected it to be hit with a really like sour or vinegar note, but that's pure out punchy passion fruit. Oh my god. It smells absolutely fantastic and I'm not waiting any longer. Now, I don't know what the story, I know there's different types of sours. I don't know what the story is with them, whether they are very hoppy normally, whether they're supposed to be hoppy, whether because they're sour you don't really smell the hops or what. So, whether it being a sour fixed the head. So any that know any that let me know. It's only been out of the fridge now about 10 minutes. All I can smell is really punchy passion fruit out of the can. But it's almost like there's something tickling the back of my nostrils, you know, like when you put vinegar on your chips. I'm not saying it smells like vinegar, but that sensation. So there's definitely, you know, there's something a little bit different. There you go guys, hazy out, absolutely no head whatsoever. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is that normal for sour beers? Looks absolutely fantastic, like a deep orange colour. I know it's probably not showing up that well on the camera because I'm on the shitty camera now. Again, huge punch of passion fruit. Nothing but passion fruit. I'm not getting anything else, so we'll go in for the taste. Sláinte. Oh fuck me pink. Excuse my language. That's a saying that I learned off my uncle when I was about 8 years old. Jesus wept. I wasn't expecting that. Even the dogs get worried. Don't take my facial expressions or my reactions the wrong way, guys. As I said, it's my very first even being within 6 feet of a sour. As I said, fantastic aroma off the can, fantastic aroma. Real gorgeous, big, juicy passion fruit on the nose, out of the glass and out of the can. See, it's still there. I'm not tasting any passion fruit. whatsoever. It's pretty light in body, but I believe that's more or less standard for these type of beers, for Berliner Weisses. And I mean, I've seen a good few reviews of Berliner Weisses, and not one of them has kept ahead, which is not a big deal. Very minimal to no carbonation. Jesus, talk about sucking a lemon. Doesn't taste like a lemon at all. Weirdly, given the amount of passion fruit that was coming out of the glass in the can, I'm not tasting any passion fruit. It's going down real smooth, if that makes sense, and I know it's a sour. I can't tell if it's hoppy because the sour element is just blocking out absolutely everything. So if I hadn't smelt the can first, if I hadn't smelt it out of the glass first, I wouldn't know there was any passion fruit in it. I would know it was a beer, but that's about it, or a sour beer, but that's about it. It's a good beer, guys. It's I mean, I can't honestly rate this one, because it is my very first sour beer. I'm glad that my first attempt was a somewhat local brewery. Still rare enough to see Irish craft sours over here, particularly down where I am in the southeast. They don't. It's not that they're not popular, because of course the hipsters will always want them, because they're a little bit out of the box. But there doesn't appear, either the craft breweries aren't producing them, or they're not being widely distributed, and they're being kept more local. I don't know. But you're lucky if you run into one of these. Still huge passion fruit out of the can. Not as much out of the glass now, but I think that's probably because I had a couple of sips, and the sour is yeah. Don't get me wrong, I'm really enjoying this. I'm just going to go on a bit. If I had any criticism of it, it's actually nothing to do with the sour itself. The head not being there, I expected that from seeing other guys' reviews, but I'm not sure if that's with all sours or just with Berliner Weisse. So anybody that knows, let me know. If I had any criticism, it's that given the amount of passion fruit, which they obviously did a fantastic job in that, given the amount of passion fruit out of the can and out of the glass, I'm actually not tasting anything out of the glass when I'm drinking it. Even though I can smell it, I'm actually not tasting anything at all, never mind passion fruit, I'm not tasting anything. Except that tart Berliner Weisse sour. So it's a good beer. Very refreshing. Very palate cleansing. For me personally, I would say definitely a sipper. It's the first one I've had, so, and I know I'm looking the wrong direction, it's the first one I've had, so really I've nothing to gauge it against. But yeah, I'm glad I did. I think as my first foray into sour beers, it was a fortunate happenstance that I happened to pick up this one that is probably not as mouth-puckering as some of the sours are out there, that if I'd gotten one of them might have put me off going back again. So yeah, if I see any more I'll definitely revisit them, but for now I'll leave it there. It's Yellowbelly's Castaway Passionfruit Sour. They're turning out to be a fantastic little brewery. I see they're putting out most of their stuff. I've only ever seen it in 330ml cans. They seem to be somewhat reasonably priced, although depending on what beers is, they're pricing does vary, as opposed to say like Dungarvan Brewery, where no matter what the beer is, they and this is a barley wine, of course. Dungarvan Brewery's prices seem to be more or less the same across the board. At these, not so much. But I've had 3 beers by them so far, including this one, or 4, and they've all been fantastic. So Yellowbelly Brewery Passionfruit Sour. Look, I don't know, people that are into sours, I can't say it's a fantastic sour, but I definitely think it's worth trying. It's a good beer. As I said, the only disappointment I have is that what the passion fruit I'm tasting out of the can and out of the glass, or that I'm smelling out of the can and the glass, is not coming through in the flavour. The tart sourness is very like sucking on a lemon, but without the taste of the lemon. And yeah, that's about it. Okay guys, take care. Slán go fóill.